Hey guys, so today is officially March 1st, which means that it's day one of the prep period for April's CampNaNo. This year, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be writing for April. Normally I write 4 books for the nanos and then keep track of all of my word counts on a Pages document and have a whole bunch of graphs and all that fun jazz. This year, I know that I'm doing a few things differently. Normally I'm writing books for Wattpad, and then afterwards I'm editing them and self-publishing them. This year, however, I do know that I'm going to be starting book 1 of Alice and Jacob's series. They are featured in the Bo Austin series, and I've previously written 2 books about them, but I don't want to self-publish either of those books. They're full of plot holes, and they are not great, to say the least. But they won't be on Wattpad ever. They're going to be exclusively self-published. So that's thing number 1 that's totally different. Outside of that, I'm also going to strictly be editing book 3 of the Ashley Jones trilogy. It starts with Goodbye. I finished the rewrite the other day, and I'm putting it aside this month so that way I can start editing in April, because I like to have a 4-week period of no edits once I finish a document. Outside of that, I'm not 100% sure what I'll be doing. I have a ton of ideas I could go on. I have a series that I want to do that's all about a whole bunch of different people, and I would like to do one about some of my serial killers. I would like to do some of them about people that are just seen in the background of some of my other series. I would like to do it about characters we've never seen before. I would like to shed some light on some people outside of my normal series, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to have time to plan out the intricacy that would eventually need to go into that series, because each and every book would relate to the other books, even if it's just in the background. But I do want to do that, and I'm thinking of starting with Calvin Smythe, which is a serial killer featured in several of my books. Both in the Kathy Baker series, the Bo Austin series, and he's seen in Serial Killers Anonymous. Either way, I might end up doing that in April, and I kind of really want to, because I love Calvin, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself for saying that, but he's one of my favorite serial killers. Which sounds really odd to say, but you know. I have a series, a book, eventually planned that revolves around death, like literal Grim Reaper death, scythe and everything. And I'm considering possibly starting that in April. The goal is to finish Pittman's Legend this month and then start book 2 in April. I'm going to be finishing book 1 of the Bo Austin Taylor series this month and then starting book 2 in April. So this month will probably be more than 4 books, and it will be a cluster of a whole bunch of different things, and I don't know how many of them will actually count towards the normal counts and how many of them will count toward the other counts and how many of them I won't count at all. It kind of depends. I'm going to be editing on and off Cut to the Kill. I'm going to be editing on and off Ashes in the Light. I think that's the title of that book. Yes, it is. I'm probably going to eventually start the rewrite of Grim Reaper and then the rewrite of Watchman, because I have a whole bunch of series that need to be extensively edited and self-published before I can start self-publishing the Bo Austin series. So I'm really going to be kicking gear this year, and I feel like a lot of that's going to take place during April, and I will do my best to figure out which ones I'm going to separate as this is exclusively April's CampNaNo, and this is exclusively other stuff. This is the ones that will count towards the other count, and these are the ones that won't count toward anything. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to be doing all of that, but I will definitely keep you guys updated as the month goes on. But it's currently 3:05 p.m. I have done absolutely nothing today, so I'm going to go out to the kitchen. I'm going to make a cup of coffee and a smoothie, hopefully knock my energy up a few notches, and then work on the Minetti Horror Twins. The goal is to finish that within the next week or 2. I was hoping to finish it yesterday, but that didn't happen. But I need to finish that one, and I need to finish Mammoth, and then we'll go from there. But either way, I will keep you guys updated if anything successful happens today, and if not, I will see you guys tomorrow.